Attorneys for James and Jennifer Crumbly fight to have the charges against them thrown out.
I will concede that these parents made tremendously bad decisions.
A panel of judges asks tough questions as prosecutors say the charges against them should stick.
An intense back and forth with appeals court judges lasted for about an hour today. Good evening, everybody. I'm Kimberly Gill.
I'm Devin Skillian. Let's quickly get you caught up with what led us to this moment. James and Jennifer Crumbly were initially charged with involuntary manslaughter in connection with the Oxford school shooting. That initial charge came December 3rd of 2021. A few months later, February 24th, they were bound over for trial.
Then on November 29th of last year, the state Supreme Court hit the pause button on the trial, pushing that decision to a lower court, and that brings us to the hearing today in downtown Detroit. Let's get Sean Lay. Sean is live for us tonight. So, Sean, when can we expect a decision here?
We asked that as soon as the hearing wrapped up today. As you said, about an hour. We asked prosecutors walking out of the courtroom, when will you hear back from this three-judge panel? They certainly don't know. The judge is taking all these comments today under advisement, and they will report back at some point, something we're going to watch very closely for you. High-stakes hearing upstairs, and as you mentioned, these judges, the three-judge panel, had prosecutors.
The attorneys for James and Jennifer Crumbly argue that there was no way for the couple to foresee that their son would become a school shooter. But the three-judge panel pointed out that the parents were presented with the son's violent drawings and cries for help on a math worksheet just before the shooting. And they also knew they had just bought him a gun.
Both of the parents clearly understood that that was a major problem.
And they went to the school. Mr. Crumbly spoke with the school counselor and with people at the school, and it was indicated to him at that time, and I believe that the testimony also came out at exam, is that it was indicated to Mr. Crumbly at that point that there were no concerns about Ethan harming anyone else.
The judge is asking if the parents had a legal duty to help their son, a legal duty to check his backpack where he had the gun.
As a parent, I don't owe a legal duty to every kid at my 4 kids' schools. I don't owe a legal duty to every person my child encounters on the street.
The judge is also grilling prosecutors, saying they're charging the shooter as an adult. Do they mean to say only he is responsible for the shooting?
What do you fault the parents for most? Not opening the backpack, not taking him home from school, something else?
Certainly, Your Honor. The law does not prescribe one way in which ordinary care may be exercised. So there was a number of ways in which they could have exercised ordinary care to prevent this. So they could have checked to see if he had the gun they just gifted him days earlier on him. They could have simply taken him home from school.
Back here live. Again, the three-judge panel taking all this information. They did not rule today. The Crumleys were not here. They're still being held in the Oakland County Jail. The courtroom, guys, packed with Oxford families. I spoke with one who said what really stood out to her was the judges continued to ask why didn't the parents look in their son's backpack when they were called to school that day. And again, a ruling will be coming down at some point. We'll certainly be watching it very closely for you. Live in Midtown tonight. Sean Lay, Local 4, back to you.
And we've talked so much about how unusual and extraordinary this approach is by the prosecutor's office. So you're right, Sean, a ton riding on this.
Great.